Boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Why Was This Written Off? This time we got something that is written off for a reason, right? It's very good deal. You can get it for very good money, but there's a good reason for that. So what we got here is a 2018 Honda Civic, and this can be had for absolutely nothing with not a lot of damage. Normally this here would look quite intimidating, right? But it's not a bad fix because you got bonnet, bumper, front crash bar, front crash structure really, radiator, and I can't open the bonnet on this because it will damage the windscreen. Well, it runs and drives, but the thing with this one here is it's a 1 litre Honda petrol, so that makes it a bad deal, because even at the mileage it is now, let's see, let's see what we got. I wants me to clutch it. I don't want to start it. Oh, we go. Very nice and cool dash and everything like that. It got 72,000 miles, right? In the grand scheme of things, this would be a really good deal because these cars sell for cheap. Only problem is they sell like that for a reason, because out here is bad news. Out there it's bad news. So airbags go, ruin a dash, ruin a steering wheel, and additionally it locks up all 4 belts, right? So even though this will have all sorts, brake hold, heated seats, you got lane assist, collision assist, things like that. When you got this one here, it's a bit dusty. I mean, even 2 keys, look at that. But it'll cost you an absolute fortune to fix it. Front end bits on these Gen 10 Civics are expensive, but none are obtainable, so you can get them quite easily, which is not a problem. Airbags, on the other hand, all this will cost you in excess of, let's say, 2 grand, quite easily. And you can have them in bits and bobs and things like that, but it's also installing them. And then you got the modules, because this one here has got all sorts of this, so that in this case it's a good thing the windscreen is not damaged. That's always a bonus. But since the front end's damaged, you're basing also sensors, you're calibrating them, things like that. So after you've done all that, this, even if you buy silly cheap, because these can be had in the market for not a lot. Because I mean, if I eBay now, let's say 2018 Civic, right? You can be having one of these for, well, it chucks me out everything. I don't want everything, I want just cars. I'm going to show you. You can have one for as little as, let's see, there's one for 5,900. Top of the range, 55,000 miles. Very light damage, category S, 1 year ago. Radar needs fixing, obviously. There's one for £6,000, right? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, £6,000 here. Obviously damaged before, so it's got a category, and radar hasn't been fixed because that's not an easy fix. Then next one, 7 grand. Let's see, 104,000 miles. Powerful HPA clear, this and that. So yeah, you can have one for 7-8 grand, and a 7-8-year-old car, because these engines aren't the best, and there's a lot of engine failures on these particular Hondas, so quite a lot of people stay away from them. So let's say you had an awesome deal on this black car, you bought it for, let's say, 2.5 grand, which is doable. 2.5, 3 grand all day long, you can do it. By the time you fix it, this is gonna set you back another 4 grand on top of that. So it's a no-go deal. And you could have had a cool car. I mean, sunroof and everything, nice leathers. Everything feels nice on this. This is manual one. You can have them as automatics. And entertainment wise, I can try and turn on. I don't want to run it because it doesn't have any coolant. So, but I can probably start it. Let's see. Will it allow me? No, it didn't allow me to start it. Okay, so I think batteries said, well, you've been playing around for too long. So, and then you got really nice and comfy seats, middle fold downs, cup holders. Space wise, it's quite decent as well. You got a rear view camera, this and that. Then obviously you got the soft close, not soft close, you got the button to close it and sensors to open it, and they look quite nice as well. Space wise, loads of room. Let's see what it comes with. Comes with nothing, as per usual. Somebody's already taken jacks and things like that. All in all, yeah, they're not bad cars, but as a salvage, this was written off for a reason, because it costs an absolute fortune to do, and your average garage will charge way more than individuals to actually do it. So you know, that makes it way more expensive. So if something like this goes through insurance, it's uneconomical, because it'll definitely cost them more than the 7 grand which you can buy them for. Well, with the mileage, this was probably a 10 grand car. It's still going to cost them more than 10 grand to fix. That's why this is salvage. This is cheap, and this is probably one of those you would avoid. So yeah guys, even though it looks like an awesome deal, it is not. One of the big reasons is sensors that are in there, engine, which is 1 litre. This one did. Let's line open. Oh, we go. You can see the 1 litre Honda engines. These aren't really good. So yeah, that's it is what it is. And yeah, move on to the next one. Don't buy one of these as a salvage, even if it's cheap, because you'd be in a lot of trouble trying to fix, get parts for it and stuff like that. And insurance companies are writing these off for a very good reason. High tech, hard to get bits, and half the time you go to Honda for genuine parts for these, they'll be on back order. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for this one. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe. Moving on to the next one. Ciao.